Hello everyone and welcome back to Whimsy Creek Art. Alright, today we have episode 3 of the Beginner Paint Pour series. And just as a reminder, episode 1 was our supplies and where to source them and how much they cost and all that for a beginner paint pour. And episode 2 was how to mix the paint. For episode 2 we mixed a gloss apple, they were all apple barrel paints. We mixed a gloss white, a Key West, sky blue, Admiral blue, and Laguna. All right, so for this paint pour, for our beginner paint pour series, we're going to use this type of silicone. This is the CRC heavy duty silicone aerosol spray. It does have a strong nozzle on it, and we're only going to put this in a couple of the colors. Now you can put it in, some people have they say you can only put it in certain colors and not the white. You know, you will learn and you'll experiment with which colors you want and what effect, what look you're going for with different techniques. I just put very little. It was, if you probably saw, just a quick squirt in the Key West, the Admiral Blue, and the Laguna. But you can experiment and put it in whichever you want. Now you want to kind of stir that in a little bit. That silicone is sitting on the top there. All right, now we are going to do a dirty pour. So that's what technique is called. We take a 3-ounce cup for an 8x10 canvas. We're going to fill our 3-ounce cup, layering our paint in it. This will be called our dirty cup, is what they call it. And so then we take our dirty cup full of paint and do a pour across, and that's a dirty pour. All right, we're just going to randomly take our colors and start layering them in. White, and you can go in any order. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It just depends on the look you are going for. And that's Key West, Laguna, Admiral Blue, Sky Blue, some more of the white, the Key West, and I am just, nope, I got dropped, and that's okay, not a big deal. Laguna, and I'm just layering each color in there, holding it about 3 inches above till I fill the cup up. Let's finish it off with a little white, I guess. All right, that's a full 3 ounces. Now we pick the cup up and we just pour it across. All right, now we're going to pick the canvas up. I'm going to take my hand in an L shape, bring it to the corner here, back to the center a little bit, kind of back to this corner, back to the center, making sure I get all the edges as well. Now you may get like a goober, I kind of call it. You can just grab that out. Just get that out if you happen to have that. Hopefully you won't get any at all, but every once in a while. Make sure you get each side, all the corners. And all the edges, and bring it back to the center. Now, I'm just going to wipe my hands off real quick, and then I will grab my torch. All right, so in episode 1 on the supply list, I had you grab one of these torches from Walmart. Okay, so mine doesn't work. It has fallen in paint too many times. I do have a chef's torch or creme brulee torch, and I got this one off of Amazon. I'm just running a quick torch across the top. It kind of activates the silicone, pops any air bubbles you may have. You're not actually going to touch the torch to the painting. You're going to keep your flame about 3 to 4 inches above the canvas. Go somewhat quickly. You don't have to speed through, but you can kind of see it has activated some of the silicone. What it is it's the different densities of paint. Different colors have different densities, and it's pulling that silicone up through the different density of paint. And as it pulls the silicone up through the different density of paint, it pulls a little bit of that paint through, popping up through the surface, giving you these round things, and those are called cells. So we got quite a different variety of cells here. We have small ones, we have little bit larger ones, and then this white through here, this delicate across the top, that is kind of called what is called lacing. So you can kind of wait a minute, and it does take a minute for everything to kind of finish up. It'll continue to kind of create the cells and do its thing. Now you do want to make sure you have it on a level surface and it's in your cake pan, and I put it on with the yogurt cups or pudding cups upside down, and that's what I have it sitting in. 8 by 10 canvas in an 11 by 13 cake pan, and it's just sitting on top of the yogurt cups. You're going to want to keep this level. You don't want to let it kind of slide off there. This is going to take about 3 weeks to dry. So later this month, then we'll have an episode for this series that'll be all about how to then seal the painting afterwards. I do have a video that's all about exactly how long it takes to dry and why and all that. But it takes wait about 3 weeks. And we'll have another episode about how to seal our painting, but that is episode 3, our very first paint pour for this series, and that was a dirty pour. Thank you so much for coming, and episode 4 will be another technique, so I hope you can join me then. And we do have quite a bit of paint still mixed up. You can continue experimenting with your other canvases on the supply list. I did have a super value pack of 10 canvases. Continue experimenting if you would like. Or you can take saran wrap and put saran wrap over the top of it, and it will last a day or 2 that way. Just try to keep it pretty moderate, not like in the sun, and not a super cold area, super hot area, pretty moderate room temperature area. And you can put saran wrap on it or foil, anything just to cover it, and it'll keep for a day or 2. And then you can use this same paint in the next paint pour we do on this series. All right, thank you so much.